Genesis. Give me Genesis. Genesis 49. Genesis 49 and verse 14. Brother with the LA hats, what's your name? I can't hear you. Jesse. Come a little closer so I can hear you. So Jesse, I heard the brother was going to, so do you know for certain or you not sure that you're Israelite? You kind of not sure or what? Issachar. Are you sure? We're going to go over it just to make sure, because I want to make sure you know for certain. First, give me Isaiah 28 and verse 14. Bring it out. Verse 15. Give me Isaiah 28 and verse 15. You can stay close. Our pastors. Is it 15?
It's 28 and 14.
Yeah, read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
So it's saying the so-called blacks and Hispanics are made a covenant with death. You know, a covenant, that's an agreement. We made an agreement with death. Let's see what it's going to go. It's going to detail it a little bit more.
And with hell are we at agreement.
And hell, you understand what is hell? Give me hell.
Hell, fire burning place.
Okay, but that's what we're taught. That's traditions. But according to the scriptures, that's not what hell is. We're going to get what hell is according to the Bible. Because hell, when we read the Bible, hell is just a low state. That's it. It's not no red person poking you with a pitchfork. That doesn't exist in the Bible, brother. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 13.
This is out of the Bible. Read.
Therefore, my people are gone into captivity.
So his people, which is the Israelites, the blacks and Hispanics, are going to captivity. Go ahead.
Because they have no knowledge.
Because they have no knowledge of who they are, of what the laws they got to keep. Read.
And their honorable men are famished.
And when it said honorable man, that's talking about our old men. Our old women are famished. That means they lack knowledge. They lack understanding. Read.
And they're dried up.
Therefore, remember we went here for hell. Therefore,
hell hath enlarged herself.
So it says hell has enlarged herself against the Israelites. Because remember it said we went into captivity, correct? And it said hell has enlarged herself. All hell means is that you're in a low state, captivity. Go back. Where was Isaiah 28 and 15. And then we're going to get into how we know for certain that the so-called Mexicans are from the tribe of Issachar. Because it's not a guess.
Read. The book of Isaiah, chapter 28 and verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement.
Because when you see our people, they're in agreement with that. They're in agreement with just, hey, you know what, I'm going to get a cool little job and have sex with this woman, go to the club every Saturday. And our sisters are saying, yeah, I'm in agreement with getting a job, to buy shoes and purses, but never get married. Their agreement, that's a low state, brother. Right. That's a low state. Right. That's no goals. Right. That's all you want out of life, is to go to the club every Saturday to have sex with a woman. But that's that low state that we at agreement with. Read.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through.
But guess what? Our older people taught us this. Because a lot of times, like me myself, I didn't have to go to church. My grandmother taught me that in the household. The older people, they taught me that this was the image of Christ. They taught me we ain't got to keep no commandments. They told me that I was African. That's the older people. And it's going to get into the older people. Read.
It shall not come unto us.
And they said when the scourge come, read that again.
It shall not come unto us.
So when destruction come, our people tell us, you know what, if we believe in Christ, Jesus like this, when bad stuff happen, nothing ain't gonna happen to you. Because every time something bad happens to you, they be like, oh, you got to go to church. What are you going to get out of church? Just passing? Because they make you keep laws. Like you go to church, you got to tithe money. That's not in the Bible. Read.
For we have made lies our refuge.
You have made lies our refuge. Lies. Because this is a lie. You calling yourself a Mexican, that's a lie. Me calling myself African American, that is a lie. Read.
And under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
And under falsehood of the so-called white man, Caucasian man, we hide ourselves under that. Now let's get to Genesis 49 and verse 14. Get to that. I got it, buddy. Read. 49 and 14. We're going to get into Issachar. To show you that you're Issachar. Answer your question. Hold on 1 second. Read.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 14. Issachar.
So we're talking about Issachar. So we're going to see who they are according to the Bible. Read.
12 It's a strong ass counting down between two borders.
Issachar is a strong ass. What is the symbol most of the time when you think about Mexico? A donkey, right? You know they always had a donkey? That's why it says Issachar is a strong ass.
Right.
Crouching down between two burdens. What do the so-called Mexican do? They work long hours and low wages. Those are their two burdens that they have to deal with.
Right.
Read.
And he saw the rest was good.
And he saw the what?
And he saw that rest was good.
And he saw that rest was good. You familiar with the siesta that they have over there in Mexico? Siesta. They have it about noontime. It's prophesying things that we actually gonna do in the future. Read.
And the land that it was pleasant.
And the what?
And the land that it was pleasant.
And the land was pleasant. So it says wherever Issachar gonna dwell, their land will be pleasant. And guess what? When you go to Mexico, have you ever been there? It's beautiful, isn't it? I know a certain place that might look bad, but when you go to Cancun and some of those islands, the water is clear. You can see to the bottom. The beaches are beautiful.
Right.
Read. And it said the land is pleasant. This is for the so-called Hispanics, the so-called Mexicans. This Bible is for you. Read.
And bowed his shoulder to bear.
And it said, so-called Issacharites, which is the so-called Mexican, he bowed his shoulder to bear. To bear. He always has to work. I know you probably got a grandfather that lives over there. He probably got to wake up 3 in the morning just to come over here to work and go way back over there. Work 12-hour days. And that's the curse that the Most High set upon us for not doing the laws. Read.
And became a servant unto tribute.
And it said Issachar became what?
A servant unto tribute.
A servant. A servant.
Bring it up.
Unto tribute. Because now, this land, was it originally yours? California was, right? But now look, you're a servant to tribute. Now you gotta work.
Bring it out.
To get funds.
Right.
How is that possible? Do you think that's justice for this land to actually be your land? Then someone come, kill your people, slaughter them, take it over, and now they call you the alien. Is that
Right.
fair? Do you think that's fair? The Bible doesn't think it's fair either.
Bring it out.
Read that again.
Bring it out.
Read.
And became a servant unto tribute.
And became a what?
A servant unto tribute.
Go ahead.
Go to Dan next.
Now now we're gonna read it out of books, because we're reading out of the Bible, and guess what? Other books will help us also. Give me the folder. Give me the folder.
Bring it out.
Give me the folder. Where's the pages? And this is about the so-called Mexicans. Show them the page of it. You can get this book yourself. Read the title.
Mysteries of the Mexican Pyramid.
Mystery, so this is going into the Mexicans.
Bring it out.
By Peter Tompkins.
All right, bring it out. Read, and this is about you. This is about the so-called Mexicans. Read.
Right.
Yeah.
Wall.
No, start right there.
It is supposed in the manuscript that the 3 great Quechua nations.
Quechua nations. Those are Hispanic. Those are Mexican nations. Quechua nations. You and your family might even know about that. Your grandmother, your grandfather. Quechua nations. Go ahead.
Mentioned in particular are the descendants of
The descendants of who?
of the 10 tribes of the kingdom of Israel.
The so-called Mexicans are descendants from the 10 tribes of Israel, bro.
That's right.
10 tribes. So that goes all the way from Ephraim all the way down.
Right.
So it says your people are descendants from Israelites.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that? You heard that. So you know you're Israelite. All right, keep reading. Read.
Whom Shalmaneser reduced to perpetual captivity.
And you can read that in the book of 2nd Ezra 13. It goes over the same thing, how you guys came over here. You guys didn't come over here through the barren straits.
Right.
You're not of Asian descent, of Moab descent.
Right.
Read.
And who, finding themselves in the confines of Assyria, decided to immigrate.
Decided to do what?
To immigrate.
Go ahead. Where?
The actual text ran. These then were the 3 nations of Quechua, that they came from where the sun rises.
Where does the sun rise, brother? In the east. They came from Jerusalem in the east.
That's right.
Now give me now go back to the Bible. We're gonna go back to the Bible. So according to the scriptures, the so-called tribe of Issachar are the so-called Mexicans of today.
That's right.
According to the Bible.
That's
Now
right.
give me a Hosea 9 and 13. Give me Hosea 9 and 13. What'd you say? Issachar. Issachar means he is higher. You're naming he is hired because the so-called Mexicans, what do all the time? They work.
Right.
And they work for low wages.
Right.
And you see, I know you see the stuff on the news with Donald Trump.
Right.
How he's showing his perpetual hatred for your people.
Bring it out.
But guess what? You have your own people up there that's for him, that'll vote for him. That's going against you. Your own people. The same thing how we got our own people up here going against us. We're only trying to tell them that they're special.
Right.
Like we're trying to tell you.
Right.
Read.
The book of Hosea.
And I have one question. So we're all brothers, right? And he read earlier, the first man on earth was a black man. So why do you look like you look? We're going to get it out of the Bible.
Bring it out.
Read.
The book of Hosea, chapter 9, verse 13.
Bring it out.
Ephraim
represents the 10 tribes, the Hispanic tribes that came over here to the Americas. That's Ephraim. Read.
as I saw Tyrus is planted in a pleasant place.
So they're planted in a pleasant place because when you go to all the Hispanic countries, they're the most beautiful places.
That's right.
Those are all the vacation spots. When the Edomites want to go to spring break, they go to Cancun.
Right.
They want to go to Puerto Rico.
Right.
They want to go to Colombia. They want to go to all those places
Bring it
because
out,
they're
man.
pleasant places. Read.
But Ephraim shall bring forth his children
But it says Ephraim, the so-called Hispanics, read,
to the murderer.
to who?
To the murderer.
To the murderer. So it says you will bring up children to the murderer. Who murdered your people? Give me Hosea 7 and 8.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Right there, I'm asking you, who murdered your people? Because it said you will bring forth children from the murderer. Who did this to you? In 1492, who came over here and murdered you? Those Spaniards, those are not the same people that you as you. Who did it? The white man. That's why I said
That's
you're going
right.
to bring forth children
That's
to the
right.
murderer. Now we're going to get to why your skin tone might look a little different from ours. Read.
Bring it out.
The book of Hosea, chapter 7 and verse 8.
Read.
Ephraim, he hath mixed himself.
He has did what?
Hath mixed himself
Ephraim has mixed himself.
among the people.
Because let's get Genesis 2 and 1, 2 and 7. Because in the beginning, every single person on earth had a dark hue to them, a dark color. But it said the so-called 10 tribes mixed themselves among the people, among their slave masters.
Right.
That's why you start to have different features. But we are
That's
still
it.
brothers. But the prophecy in the Bible said that the so-called 10 tribes will mix themselves among the people, and they will become like, read that last part, a cake unturned.
Ephraim is a cake not turned.
And when it says a cake unturned, like say if you're cooking a pancake, right? On the top part it's usually what? A little lighter, right? And on the bottom is what? Dark. Because I know you got family members that's very dark, right? That's why it says it's a cake unturned.
That's right.
And this is the beginning of the Bible, Genesis. Read.
The book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground.
So it said that God formed man of the dust of the ground. Brother, you right there with the LA hat on. What color is dust? So it says that, so was Adam, could Adam look like this? No, he couldn't look like that. Because guess what? That's just like our people. You see the top layer is light, but the deeper you get is going to get darker and darker, right? Give me Jeremiah 12 and 9.
Bring it out.
Because it says our people will be of many different colors. So it's not really dealing with color. So I don't want anyone to think it's dealing with color. Because it could be some so-called person that's super dark like Wesley Snipes. But if his father's a so-called white man, he is not a child of God.
That's right.
According to the Bible. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 12, verse 9. Mine heritage
My heritage, read,
is unto me as a speckled bird.
as a speckled bird, many colors. And you can look up here and see many colors. You can look at your own family and see many colors. We're going to have different hues, different colors, from real dark to real light. But you're still an Israelite. Your color does not define if you're an Israelite, according to the Bible. Now give me Acts 5 and 29. So now you know you're Israelite. What's next? What you got to do next? Because you said you've been new that you're from the tribe of Issachar. So what do you got to do? Actually, give me Zephaniah 2 and 1. We're gonna answer all things out of the Bible.
That's right.
So this is for all the closet Israelites, the people that know that they're Israelites. This is what you have to do. Read. Give me that.
Zephaniah, say 2 and 9.
2 and 1.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
So we gotta gather together. It is time for our people to gather together.
That's right.
Give me Isaiah. Give me Isaiah 11 and 13. Because I know you live out here. I know growing up, blacks and Hispanics don't get together, right? They killing each other daily.
Bring it out.
They hate each other.
Bring it out.
We call them wetback, they call us monkey.
Right. Right.
And it's prophesied in the Bible, but we got to end all that. We have to come together.
That's
One
right.
nation.
That's
One
right.
nation. We
That's
can't
right.
let, because guess what? We have something in common. The so-called white man, they came and raped our people.
Right.
They came and raped your people. They shooting your people in the street. They shooting our people in the street.
Right.
We can't get jobs. You can't get jobs. We are the same people.
That's right.
Who's the king? Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 11, verse 13.
This is why it's like that. According to the Bible, this is why it's like that. Read.
The envy also of Ephraim.
And this is when Christ comes back. Read.
The envy also of Ephraim
And remember, Ephraim is dealing with the Hispanic tribes. The envy of Ephraim.
shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah.
So it says the northern kingdom will no longer envy the southern kingdom, because they envied the southern kingdom because David was from the southern kingdom.
Right.
You ever heard of King David in the Bible with the slingshot? You never heard of that? Well, you heard of that, right? Read.
And Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
And we will no longer vex our brothers. We will no longer, when they come, we say, hey, you're not light, you too light, you look like a white boy. We're not gonna do that to each other.
Right.
Give me Zechariah 11 and 14. One more scripture dealing with that.
Bring it out.
Because we really have to stop that. We really have to stop the violence against each other. Because there's certain places, if you're black, you just can't go. You know that, right? You can't go. Read.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 14.
And this is prophesied in the Bible that it will be like this. That we will be separate. Read.
Then I cut asunder mine other staff.
So he cut us asunder the staff, because the staff represents this 12 tribe chart. The staff. Because the staff is when you bring the sticks together, is both kingdoms, the northern and the southern kingdom. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans together. But he said he cut that in half, the staff. Read.
Even bands.
Even bands. You know what a band does? It makes sure things are together. So he said he broke our brotherhood. Read.
That I might break the,
That he might do what?
that I might break the brotherhood.
That he might break the brotherhood. So that's why we hate each other today. And we have to get out of that mind state. And the only way we can get out of that mind state is through the Bible.
That's right.
Because Catholicism, we're still separate, right? We in Christianity, we Baptists, we're still separate. That's a black church, that's a Hispanic church. It's only one church, and that's the Israelites.
That's right.
Who's the king?
Christ.
Who's the king?
Christ.
Give me Isaiah now. Give me Acts 5:29. So
Bring it out.
now, go back to the gather together. Go back to that. Give me Zephaniah 2 and 1. Who's coming up next? Zephaniah 2 and 1. So this is what we have to do as a people. We got to come together. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Together.
That's right.
Read on one accord according to this Bible.
That's
This is
right.
the only way that we can come together.
That's right.
Read.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
So the Most High is pleading with us to gather ourselves together, to come together, to the blacks, for the blacks and Hispanics, to come together.
That's right.
Yea, gather yourselves together, O nation.
Oh, what?
O nation.
So he's talking to a group of people. Gather yourself together, O nation, what?
Not desire.
Not desire. They don't desire us for nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
The black man is desired for any type of knowledge. It's the same thing we were in slavery. Breeders. Just sexual instruments, just like our women. When they show our women our J-Lo's, our Beyonce's, they're sexual.
Right.
They gotta have their behind out, their breasts out. They're showing us all that we can offer to society.
Right.
That's why it says nation, not desire. Read.
Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff.
Before the day pass, we must come together as Israelites,
That's
according to
right.
the Bible.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will ensure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.